the time to get your shot.
You know, I say this so often on 3+U, how much fun we've had lately venturing out and going to visit local restaurants and shops. Today we are at what has become a Chattanooga institution, and we are so glad that it has been. We're at Edley's Barbecue over on the North Shore. Brian Doyle is the general manager here. Good to see you.
Hi, nice to see you.
Clearly, we're talking to you before the lunchtime crowd is hitting, but they're about to line up that door. People love coming here.
Yeah, it's slowly becoming the family favorite, the place to come, because I think the guests trust us. They know most people love barbecue to begin with, but they trust that we're going to give them a great value, a great product all the time.
It's a place when y'all first opened, however many years ago it was, what, 4 or 5 maybe?
2017, it was just 3.5.
Okay, so our memory is good. There was this buzz. People watching might remember. They were so excited that you were coming. So my first time to come here, I kind of thought I might feel a little bit like a fish out of water. I had never been to an Edley's before.
Yeah.
2 things I loved. One, the simplicity of your menu. It's easy to come in and order, but there's variety there. And 2, how quickly it feels like your own local spot. You feel at home here very quickly.
Yes, that's when we welcome people into the restaurant, we don't say welcome to Edley, we say welcome to the family, because it is family. You get to know people, especially our team members. We work with each other every day, and we see each other almost sometimes more than we see our families.
Yeah.
But if you don't extend that to your guests and have them feel welcome and comfortable, then they're going to kind of shy off. And here, everybody's family walking in the door, whether you've been coming here for 5 years or this is your first time. It's come on in, enjoy yourself, and you're going to enjoy some great barbecue.
Let's talk about that barbecue, because we've had fun. You're not going to shy away from the fact that clearly you are not a Southerner by birth.
No, Massachusetts.
So people might think, well, how is it that you've learned the love of barbecue? Your menu actually has a lot of different styles of barbecue on it, right?
It does. We have what we traditional barbecue, or smoked along low and slow, as everyone says, so we can't steal that moniker. But we're trying to introduce what we call Nashville style barbecue.
This excites
which
me.
Has got it's a habanero mesh, which habanero peppers, if you know, are got a good bite to them. Yeah. But it's very flavorful. It does have a bite, but it's not overpowering. And then we mix that with some jalapeno coleslaw and put that on a taco, or you can have it as a platter. It just raises your palate, but it gives you something different that you can only get in Nashville, and right now only in Chattanooga as well.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the customers who do come in, because you have kind of some who are familiar. They come in once a week and meet up for lunch, that kind of thing. The menu has enough options on it that you can get something different each time.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
But there's one sandwich that you say is kind of like the Mount Everest of sandwiches, if you want to be brave enough to try it.
Yeah, that's why we leave a lot of napkins on the table. It's called the Tuck Special. And the Tuck Special is a brisket sandwich, and then on top of that we put a fried egg over easy, because you can't have it running without over easy, and then pimento cheese. So when you bite into this thing, it starts running, but the flavor profile, it just blends so well. And it's one of those that you got to take a bigger bite on the next one, because you just enjoy it that much. Okay,
so clearly it's a chain, right? You've got several in Nashville. You've got, not franchises, I guess, not so much a chain.
We are a family-owned chain restaurant, so to speak, but not a big global network chain. And we just opened our first franchise in Edwardsville, Illinois, with a few more planned. And we also plan to open up in Nashville, down in Franklin, and then I can't remember the other one, but we got another one that's on the books right now.
I brought that up because one of the things that it seems like the ownership does is it lets each individual store find a way to support the community that it's in. So here in Chattanooga, you, as a proud veteran yourself, have chosen to align yourself with Operation Freedom Sings.
It's Freedom Sings, yes, ma'am. Yes, each restaurant is its own. It's in it's its own little cosmic world, so to speak, but it's definitely regional for the guests that come to us. But more importantly for us, what we do is, yes, I am a veteran, and we do support what's called Freedom Sings. And Freedom Sings is such a great operation because they take the veteran story, they turn it into a song so that they can share their story. And but the most important thing is the veteran feels heard and gets that story told. And a lot of veterans are kind of reluctant to do that for whatever reason, but Freedom Sings, which is actually becoming a national organization, actually comes here at minimum right now twice a year, Memorial Day and Veterans Day, and we open up the doors to them for a fundraiser and live music. It's just a great experience, but it does support our veterans.
So as we get closer to Veterans Day this fall, people can watch for that, right? And they can come out here and try to get a seat at the table, and you got music out there on the porch.
Yes.
And it celebrates those particular veterans and their experience.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All veterans, and we're going to be getting our porch covered, so we'll be able to host more of those events.
Okay, I can't be out here with you too and not talk to you a little bit about how much fun it must be to come to work here at the North Shore, because first of all, what a bird's eye view you have.
Yes.
One of the prettiest spots in Chattanooga. But there's excitement here. You've got tourists coming and you've got locals coming.
Yeah, we got a pretty good mix. Depends. You could sit in here, come in on a Tuesday afternoon, and you'll have a judge from the bankruptcy court here, and over here you'll have some family on vacation from Atlanta, and they'll be bantering back and forth or just enjoying themselves. And we do offer a great environment for people just to sit back, relax, take the tie off, and again feel comfortable. So. For me, I get to meet a lot of different people and create a lot of relationships with them. And those relationships over time is what really helps sustain Edley's, because it's not me, it's the great team members I have building great relationships with our guests. That's what makes Edley strong.
Everyone has their favorite. I'll shock you with mine on the menu because it's not the barbecue, even though the barbecue is great. I love the barbecue. My favorite is the coleslaw.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
What's your favorite?
I'm pretty biased to everything. My wife's going to kill me when I tell you this, but I like the Fritos corn chips that we have as a side. Because you can make a Frito pie, put some chili in there with cheese. I am a potato chip junkie. I love the Fritos. My staff will tell you that. But when we get back into the barbecue, clearly we have one special pastrami that we only run on one day of the week, Tuesdays. Pastrami smoked is amazing, so you got to give that a shot.
I need to start coming on a Tuesday.
Heck yeah.
So watch, that's my table back there in the corner.
Yep,
Watch
right
for
over
me.
in that corner.
Okay, you can come find your own table at Edley's Barbecue. If you've never been before, by all means come and pay them a visit. They're open for Labor Day too. What a great way to go enjoy the beauty of downtown Chattanooga. Head over to the North Shore. If you're planning a party at your house, they will cater for you. And don't forget football season right around the corner. Going to be a big time then too. Edley's Barbecue. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you very much.
Go Pats.
Pats.